Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Abby and welcome. So today guys, I'm going to be filming the video where Steven and I go to the marriage retreat that the military is providing for us. So I wanted to go ahead and start off our morning like in a vlog style kind of. Alexa, what time is it? She doesn't listen. Currently 4:59 a.m. Steven just left because he went to PT this morning. He still has to go to PT. So he went to go do that. He'll probably be back like within an hour or so. I don't know how long it usually takes. I usually asleep at this time. But I've actually been up since like 1:45 or 1:30 just because like I had to get up and do our laundry, clean our house, because if you guys don't already know, like this whole past week has been super busy for us. We just haven't had much time to like maintain our house, and we are leaving today at like around 9:30 or so. Steven wants to leave a little bit early so that we can obviously check in and then like get settled so we don't have to feel rushed, and then like maybe check out the hotel that we're staying at, so we can also vlog for you guys. So we do want to leave early for that, so therefore like we need to make sure everything's done. But yesterday Steven fell asleep like as soon as we got home and ate. Like he knocked out, and so did I. So he knocked out, I knocked out, but then I got up like around 2 or like 1:45, around 2ish, something around there. And I just like got up because I had like this burst of energy, because I slept for a couple hours, and then like that's the rest that I needed, which is fine for me because I'm actually gonna probably be sleeping when Steven does drive, because he's gonna be the one driving to where we're going. We're actually going to Indian Wells, California, so pretty excited about that. But this whole morning I have been cleaning our house. Like I did our kitchen, I did our dishes. I'm letting the dishes dry on the rack. I'm gonna put it up, make sure my house is like pretty clean, and I'm gonna be sweeping and mopping. I'm also doing my laundry because we actually needed our laundry done. It has been a must for us, but like I said, we've just been so busy, and Steven has been so tired. So he did like a couple loads the other day, but we just had so much to do. So I'm catching up on that now. I've already done like 3 loads. I'm on my 4th one, which has been great because I'm getting all of our laundry done. Not only that, but I need to make sure my cat's food is filled up because there's one of Steven's friends is coming to feed our cats and check on them. So I want to make sure like it's stocked for them to like, you know, feed our cats. I'm so worried about leaving my cats. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I kind of feel like I want to cry because like I'm really worried about them. My cats are very anxious, like they're very skittish sometimes when it comes to new people, so I'm scared that they may hide. But I'm gonna make sure that all my room doors are closed because I just don't want one of them like suffocating somehow, or you know, something wrong happening to one of them, like when they get underneath the bed or something. So I'm gonna close out my room doors, and then like Steven's friend's gonna be coming 3 times a day to feed our cats and check on them to make sure they're still alive and everything like that, and giving them water. So, I mean, I have a little assurance about them, but I'm still kind of worried because it's going to be the first time we actually leave them for like 3 days. So kind of worried, but it's okay. I have trust in his friend, and he has trust in his friend, so it'll be all right. But I need to clean their cat litter this morning. I need to like deep clean it because I want it to be fresh for the person that's going to be watching our cats. And I also just want to make sure my house is clean, especially because when we come back, I know we're going to be super tired, super drained from the drive, and I would rather just come back to a clean house. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you are the same way. When you go somewhere on vacation or a trip, you want to leave with a clean house and come back to a clean house. So that's how I am. That's how I've been raised. So I'm just like, I need to get it all done, which I have like so much energy because I drank like a Alani drink, the watermelon one. So I'm like full of energy. I'm listening to my podcast. It kind of feels nice to be up this morning. I'm gonna watch the sunrise, which is great because I love that. And then like I watch Steven leave. He'll come back. Once he gets back from PT, we're actually gonna be packing, so we need to do that. But right now I'm actually gonna clean the cat's litter. I'm gonna throw out the trash, like, and I know a lot of the stuff like I could wait till Steven comes back from PT, but honestly like he only has like within an hour of that break. Like, he'll come back from PT, he has a break for like an hour, then he has to get ready for work because he still has to go to work today. And so yeah, it's not gonna be worth it just waiting on him. I'm just gonna do everything that I can, and then whatever we lack, like I know Steven wants us to, he's actually gonna clean the car in the morning, so he's gonna deep clean it so that we can leave with a clean car. So he's gonna do that, I know that for sure, before we leave Yuma. But yeah, I will catch you guys later when we're packing, and then I'll also vlog this whole trip for you guys so you can see everything that we've experienced, how it is, and everything like that. Okay guys, so it's actually 10:10 and we left kind of late because Steven didn't get out early, which kind of sucks, but it's okay.
At the time anticipated.
Yeah. But we actually got Dunkin' Donuts. I got avocado toast, I got a donut and hash browns, and then Steven got, what'd you get?
French vanilla iced coffee.
And he got hash browns and then a sandwich. Right now we're in Starbucks because I'm going to try this new drink. It's something with sweet foam and like an iced mocha. I don't know.
It's something she saw on TikTok. And she's literally just trying to copy the drink because she's a sheep.
No, because it looks good. So I'm going to get that. I never had an avocado toast from Dunkin' Donuts, but it looks so good. And it actually smells really good. I'll let you guys know how it is. Okay guys, so this is the venti ice white mocha with cold foam and caramel drizzle. That's what it looks like. Looks so cute. Let's try it. Try this. It is so good.
Is it sweet, bitter?
No, it's like right in the middle.
Hold on, look. Oh shit, am I going the wrong way? Nope, I am not. Right.
That is so good.
Wait, Alright.
Let's get your reaction. I think that's really good. I'm really surprised.
They just like mine with foam.
Really? No,
Yeah.
this tastes better because
This literally tastes like this, just with freaking foam. That's crazy.
No, this is so good.
Time to go.
I'm shocked because honestly I figured it was gonna be nasty because you know it's a TikTok trend.
Yeah, it's.
No, this is good. And they also gave us a free caramel frap, which Steven was about to say no, and I was like yes, because honestly I was kind of worried that I wasn't gonna like the TikTok drink, but I do. Now I can have both. So good. Hey guys, so it is actually 1:06. We actually just got to the resort. It's so confusing because like on this resort they have like 3 different areas, like the Renaissance, they have the Hyatt, and they also have like this golf thing as well because it's really big. Like I was surprised how big it is. But we were so confused about where to go. But we figured out, and then right now Steven is checking in for us. So we're like right out front. There's so many cars. It's like super huge. And it's kind of weird. I'm in the car. It's kind of awkward. So yeah, I'm just waiting for him to check in. But I will share with you guys what our hotel room, what our room looks like. And I'll try to give you guys a tour of everything. And at the end of this video, I'm also going to do like a breakdown of how much money we had to spend, because I know that the military does pay for like the rooms and the food, But I'm gonna give you a breakdown, like if we have to pay any parking, if we have to pay, I'm gonna let you know how much we pay for gas, so that if you are interested in going to something like this, you have an idea of how much money you may need to spend, or how much money like it may cost to go. So yeah, I'll give you guys that breakdown. But I'm gonna wait for Steven to get back, and then I'll show you what happens next. So we just got in. Hey Steven. This is how it looks. There's so many rooms. They have like a shopping center, like a restaurant, a store. Yeah. But we're gonna go try to find our room.
First we gotta find the elevator.
Yeah, and then we'll show you guys what it looks like. So we're actually heading to our room. It's not that bad. It kind of looks a little bit outdated, but not very much. It is nice.
Welcome to my humble home.
So this is the hotel. This is the restroom right here. It's really cute. It's kind of modern. They have a shower. It's actually really spacious. They have like the necessities under there, which is pretty nice. And then the restroom looks so cute because look at this decor. I think this is really cute. And I love how they have a stand-in mirror. And then they also do have this closet, which is really nice. So that is the restroom. Over here is the door, so if you want the restroom to be closed, you just slide it over and it's closed. They have some decor pieces. I think that leads to the next person.
Next person.
Yeah. Lock it. And then over here is the room, which is so cute. They have this little backdrop, which is cute. This is the bed. I love the nightstands. They're pretty cool. The clock is really cool as well. They do have like this little bar area going on here, which is really nice because it has like a mirror and all of the things that you would need. And then just extra space, which we won't need. And then they have this TV stand. What is that?
That's the fridge.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding. It's just like another little.
cubby?
Yeah, and they have a.
A safe?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, that's kind of cool. They have the TV. It's cool. And I like how they have these little things. It kind of looks like different. And then they do have a couch in here, which I think this is cute. It reminds me of like boho theme kind of, which is really nice. We do have a patio, but it just leads out to the front of the resort. So you can see like the water fountain and people checking in. And then right here they have this cool dining table and this light, which is pretty cool. So it's really nice. What do you think about it so far?
I think it's pretty nice. It's not it's not super modern, because sometimes I don't like things that are super modernized. But
It's like perfect, right?
I wouldn't say perfect. I'd say 8 out of 10.
Oh my gosh. Well, you're a hard critic. But this is what the room looks like. We'll take you guys along the rest of our day, but right now I think we're just gonna get our stuff unpacked and see what everybody else is doing. I think Steven's friend is getting in soon, so I don't know. We'll figure out what we're gonna do, but this is what it looks like. Cute little succulents here, which is so cute. Okay, let's go down.
Crystal, June.
Oh my god, 5 to 9:30?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's probably it's
That's
because
gonna be the whole day.
it's probably because it's also the intro.
Where is it? So we're trying to find a place where we're supposed to meet up. Crystal. Okay, so we're gonna go there later at 5 o'clock or 5:30 because we're gonna have like an introduction or something. We don't know, but I know tomorrow we have it till 2 and then we have the rest of the day off, which is cool because we can spend the rest of the day doing whatever. This is like the lobby area. Bar. It's really cute in here. The outside looks so cute. Oh my gosh. This was like... we have this. Looks like we have the patio. Little pavilions. Oh, it's so cool because they actually have table, couch set. Dang, this is nice, babe. Look over here. And then they have like a little fountain, which is pretty nice. And then they have the chairs, that pool. So cool. Let's go. Let's keep looking. These beautiful palm trees.
What's the best?
We should walk in. You gotta open with your thingy. Yeah, I want to walk around and look at it. Look how sunny it is. It looks so freaking cute. Wait, it looks... Oh, it looks so cool. They actually have a bar area over there. Then they have water going down. So they actually have a restaurant here as well, which I'm pretty sure will be really cute at night. But they're supposed to provide us dinner, so we don't know how that's gonna go. Probably. The pool is pretty big. They have a lot of like areas. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Oh, and they also have like a sand area, which is pretty cool. Yeah, you see it?
But it's too.
Oh, that's cool. They have like a little hydration area. So we just found the gym, which Steven plans to work out because he needs to PT. And he's gonna make me do it with him. I guess. Looks pretty cute. But we're gonna sit outside and order some food because we're not eating till later. Okay guys, so we actually went inside this restaurant that's right by the pool. We're gonna have some lunch because we don't have dinner until later and we're kind of hungry.
Very hungry.
I'll let you guys know what we order.
Hey, stop.
I can't help it, you got a big old booty. Booty, 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 booty. Booty, 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 wrapping in a well. Is that the song?
Stop, let my hand go.
Stop, you gotta behave. Stop, you gotta behave.
I don't have to do anything.
Look at that big old booty jiggle. You're going the wrong way. Where are you going? jiggle. Hey guys, so it's 6:16. We just got back to the room because I went to get my sweater because we are going to be doing a session until 9 o'clock. But we just had dinner. They served us dinner from 5:30 to 6:30 and is actually paid for. We had Mexican tacos. So they had like chicken and beef, and they also had like potatoes and veggies with it, like kind of like a different kind of taco, which is really good. And they also had like salad, tea, and water. So it was basically a buffet, and it had desserts as well. And it was really good. Like, Steven and I are so full. We actually ate before this because we were lounging by the pool area and like a little cafe restaurant or whatever. We had some chips and salsa. And of course, Steven wanted to get quesadillas. So we're kind of really full. I got a food baby now. And yeah, Steven is finishing up going to the restroom because we are trying to hurry and make it back, but we're gonna go back. We do have some sessions to do, so we'll let you guys know how it is when we come back and then our impression on the trip so far. About to start an activity. Hey guys, so it is 9:47. We just got out of the session like 20 minutes ago. We came upstairs to take a little rest because we were so tired. I'm actually ashamed to say that I actually fell asleep during the first session today. Like, I was so tired. It's because we had a buffet and we ate, and it just made us so tired. So I did sleep through some of it, which is super bad, but Steven obviously was awake. So we're gonna go downstairs and see if there's anything fun to do and then come back upstairs. We'll see and show you guys. Hey guys, so we're outside right now. We're by the fountain. And we're out just cooling down on the couches. And then the pool is over there. And this is our view. Probably gonna get a drink or something and then just talk out here. And I don't know, do something. Steve, how are you feeling?
Tired.
Good morning, guys. So it is 8 o'clock in the morning. We actually just woke up at 7:57. It's like 8 something, 8:13. We're now, sorry, I have a hair. Sorry. Right now we're actually getting up, getting ready because our first session is at 8:30. We're gonna talk to you about yesterday and of course explain to you guys how to come here, but we just didn't have time yesterday because it was like super busy, and then when we got back we got so tired we fell asleep. So I actually forgot to charge my phone, which is not good. But we're about to go to the first session and then we'll be there till 12, and then we have free time I think till 2. I'm not really sure, so we'll come back and we'll share with you guys exactly how everything was and catch up with you guys there. But we actually missed breakfast, so we're just getting ready and then we're gonna head there like in 10 minutes. Footwork and event. Tell them what happened.
Huh? Hey, why does my hair look like that? I'm supposed to be Abby's supermodel.
So it is what time? 11:51. We have lunch at 12. So we have like an hour of lunch. Trying to get Steven to play the piano. Play it.
Oh, no, anything.
You just played it a minute ago. Hey guys, so it is actually 2:06. It's Saturday. The last time we got back with you guys was whenever we were going to breakfast, and then we also went to the first session of the day. We were there till 12, and we actually went to lunch at 12 to 1, which they serve really good food. Today we had burgers for lunch, and they also had like turkey sandwiches, salad, fruit. They have like a buffet, and it's really nice. And they also have like a private room for us, which is really cool, so you can like meet other spouses and couples, so that's nice. And then right now they let us go for the rest of the day. We just got out at 2 because we just went back from a session.
Wait, we don't have another session like at 6?
No.
You sure?
We have lunch, we have dinner, and we have the rest of the day.
That's it?
That's it. No, he said before. So before they used to come back at 6, but he said he's not gonna do that for us. He's gonna like, he said we have the rest of the day, but we have to come in tomorrow. So we do have session tomorrow, and we'll probably get more into the session when we get home. But right now, I just want Steven to kind of share with you guys how he got word of this, and mainly like, yeah, how we came. So
so of course this is like a military program. You know, the Credo retreat. Give me 1 second. I need to get out of here. Checking.
we're actually leaving the hotel now because we're gonna run out to some stores. But go ahead, babe.
So basically, there's so I can't remember what organization exactly. I think it's part of the MCCS coordinators. Can't really remember, but they will send out emails because they do this every month. They do, I think it's up to two a month, but I might be wrong. But for sure, they do one retreat a month. And so what they really do is they'll send emails to every nearby station, because for a while I only thought it was going to be Yuma Marines going into this and Yuma military members, but it actually it was a little more expanded, because we did get to see other Marines coming from Camp Pendleton and also Miramar. So that was proof of that. And so what they do is send out emails, and it's first come first serve, right? So as soon as your chain of command, or you yourself, if you're in the distro, all hands distro for your unit, they will send out an email explaining how to apply, who's your point of contact, and also when the deadline is, and all these requirements, right? They will send out an application with the email or a template. That way you can fill it out. But as soon as you get that, what you want to do is fill it out. Sorry, love. I'm sorry about that. But what you want to do is fill that out completely and send it up your chain of command ASAP.
Sorry, I don't have a tripod, guys. It's okay, go ahead, babe.
And so
because it's first come first serve.
First come first serve. So you want to be the first one to submit your application.
And it fills up, right? Because
it does
we
really
actually
quickly within the week. That's stretching it.
Probably within the day, honestly.
Within the day, more than likely.
We actually met a couple that came from Camp Pendleton, and they said they've been trying to get on this resort and to come, but like every single time they have before, they were never able to come because the list, as soon as they put the list out, the application out, like it got full. So that's why they like pressure you into, as soon as you get the paperwork, to fill it out and turn it back in, because there's so many couples that are wanting to come to this resort, which honestly it's a really good deal, right?
It is. Everything is paid for. The only thing that you need to cover is the cost of you coming over
and
with
back.
your POV, or and back, of course. And if you have children, they will not have a child care provider or a pet care provider as well. So we had to find, because we have 2 cats, which we miss very dearly. But yeah.
And then you also just pay for like attractions. Like let's say, like for instance, we plan to go to some stores, like look around, and if we spend money, comes out of our own money. Yeah. So they don't pay for that. But they provide the room, they provide the parking, they also provide the food, which is like really good food, because honestly we were expecting not very good food because of like trips we've been on before, I guess maybe in our own lives, like, you know, camp and stuff like that. You just expect them not to have good food, but they actually had really good food. Like yesterday we had tacos, Mexican tacos, and then breakfast they had bacon, eggs. Like the bacon and eggs were so good. I don't even like eggs.
Yogurt, orange juice, cookies,
fruit,
coffee, of course.
Yeah, and not only that, but in the session, like they're not like very strict. You know, it's a bunch of couples in the room. You guys are all in pairs with your couple, and like you're spread out. And then you obviously sit during the session, because it's mainly about like marriage advice and basically how to like communicate effectively, like to understand whether or not you or your husband are introverts or extroverts, really to understand like one another, but also like yourself as well, and how to like portray that in your marriage, which is pretty cool. They teach you all these things. I will say, if you did go, try to like bring some energy drinks or something, because it's so cold, and because like it's very like quiet, you may get a little sleepy, drowsy. That's how we were.
There is a few PowerPoint slides that kind of, I don't know if you guys you guys tend to get sleepy easily with PowerPoints, but I happen to. I know my wife does a little bit, and it's just make sure you bring something to stay engaged.
Yeah, and not only that, but they also like they give you books that you can take for free. You know, like The Life of a Military Spouse, The Life of a Marine, or you know, such and such. And they also give like stress balls and stuff like that, which is really cool. And all of that's free. Like all the books and stuff they provide is free. Not only that, but during the session they always have water, coffee, sweet tea, tea, and they also have pastries. Like it's not bad pastries. We had like, what do we get? The banana muffin.
There's banana muffins, chocolate chip cookies.
So they give you stuff to be like, you know, entertained. Not entertained, but like more or less like stay focused, stay refreshed, and you know, like you can go off and go to the restroom. You don't need to ask. You know, it's kind of just like you're doing your own thing, but with the group as well. Like you're following along. And everybody was super nice, and like, they were also like wanting to be informed about this, which was really nice. I think a lot of people want to go just to go, but I think it's really good to go whether or not you have a good or bad marriage. I think any marriage really can do well with therapy in some way, because not only that, but like sometimes people are raised different. Like they brought that up, how like every person's different, so that was really good. And the guy that did it, the chaplain, he's really nice. Like he was saying, like if your wives get cold, you know, if you gotta go upstairs, go get her a blanket, like do what you gotta do, basically, right? Like they're really cool about it. So far, what do you think about it?
I like it a lot. It also kind of depends on how fun or how it goes, depending on also the other couples, because you also want to have a good amount of participation. You don't want it to be dead. You don't want the environment to be all draggy and all like gloomy. So it also helps if you participate. You know, if you actually try to do the activities, you go in expecting
to learn, really.
To learn.
And honestly, it wasn't bad. Like the last thing that we did right now before they let us out was we did this exercise, basically asking our partner, like, are you mad about anything? And it's like you ask them 3 times for them to clarify if they are upset about something. And instead of you actually trying to fix a problem, you just say, okay, well, thank you for letting me know. Because there's sometimes in relationships when you hear how someone feels, you want to just fix a problem instead of just listening to them, which is super important. Like listening is so important in a relationship, and we didn't realize how important it is. And more or less, like when you're living a life and and you're with your partner 24/7, sometimes you feel like you know everything about them and how they're feeling, but in reality it's like you don't, because you're missing the fact that this is really how they feel about something specific. And it's not even about like, are you mad? Some of the questions are like, are you upset about anything? Are you worried about anything? What are you glad about? You know, and it was actually really good. Like, a lot of people participated, and like they were super sweet. They're like, if you get emotional, don't worry. Like, they played music so people wouldn't hear your conversation. But the music they were playing though, it really got us sentimental. Like, we definitely did, I think, learn something from the last thing that we did. I liked it. Did you?
Yeah, I liked it.
But they let us go right now, so we're actually just gonna go to Five Below, and I think Steven wants to look at a gaming store. Since we're already here in town and they have like more stores here, we're gonna check it out. And then after dinner today, which I think we might eat over there, not sure, Steven said we'll figure out. I think they're gonna serve chicken today. And then later today we're gonna go swimming at the pool. And just spend time together, because like I like that at the end, whenever we were leaving out of the session, he was like, he basically said, don't talk about anything that we talked about in here. He's like, you can, he's like, you can if you want, but what did he say, like, spend quality time with your spouse.
Don't, like, he doesn't encourage it, because so first of all, we are here for the retreat, but also keep in mind that you also don't want to get caught up in that it's kind of in the relative past. But so your focus should be your spouse, spending time communicating with your spouse, knowing what they want to do, you know. We are on I guess it is a resort, so you're there to it's fun. Basically have fun. It's basically a small vacation, which I think I enjoy.
Yeah, so that was really nice. So that's what they said, like, basically what Steven has said. Spend time with your partner, spend quality time with your partner. And I feel like this is really good for parents as well as singles, because we're singles. Like, I mean, we're not single, like, we're together, but we don't have children. So therefore, like, it's easier for us to, like, pick up and go. But I feel like this is also a benefit for anyone who has a child that may need a break from that, from being a parent, because I feel like that's super hard. I wouldn't know anything about it, but just seeing from the outside, from what we've seen from
I have 2 cats.
Oh, and also, guys, we just found out that our cats tore up our carpet. So I told Steven that our cats have anxiety, and he was like, no, they don't. I'm like, yes, I do. So whenever Steven's friend went to go check on them, because he's watching them for us, he's gonna go check up on them, feed them and stuff like that. He's like, I couldn't find them. And then they were like in this closet in the hallway, because one of the doors is we took it down, so like it's open, because that's where they like to hide and stuff like that. So they were in that closet on the towels, just sitting there. And then his friend was like, they made a mess. And we're like, what is that? And then when we saw, Steven saw that it was carpet. So since we closed all of our room doors, because I'm just really paranoid, I don't want my cats to like get underneath something and they get stuck and suffocate, you know, like all these things are running through my mind. So like, I was really worried about that.
Just hold it.
Yeah, I was really worried about that. So that's why I was like, let's close all the doors. And so I think they think that we're there and they're trying to come in the room, because like our cats have a routine, like they really do, right? Don't you think so, Steven? Like, I
think so, yeah. They know where to find us. If we're not here, they're there. Of course, they're always like listening to us.
And not only that, but they love to sleep with us. Like my the little ones, he loves to lay with us. And I think he was trying to get into the room, so underneath our door you can like see the carpet a little bit. I'm pretty sure he ripped it up. We don't know how bad the condition is, because his friend was only there to check up on them and feed them, because they had to go back to work. But we'll just worry about it when we get home, because the guy even said, like, before we even started the session, he just said, like, this is paid for, don't worry about it, like, enjoy the time that you have here. He was like, please don't be that couple that leaves because of an incident. Like, he basically said something like that, right?
Yeah, he basically said he had a couple last last time that basically chose either their marriage or their pets. And keep in mind, pets are very important. They are part of the family. But if your marriage is struggling, it's on to the last. You know, it's hanging on by a little string. You don't want to give it up.
Yeah, because he said that the people that left their pets had threw up or something.
Had gotten sick and.
And he was like, those things, like, don't let those things make you leave. And then now, like, he's so true about that, because when we found out that they did that, I was telling Steven, like, should we go home? And Steven was like, no, like, it'll be fine. We'll figure it out when we get home, because this is important for us. And which it is important for us. Like, it's actually pretty fun. It's nice to, like, spend this time and also, like, experience this. And I can't wait to go swimming. Like, I love swimming. But we're gonna go inside the stores now because we just got here, so I'll catch up with you guys later. And I'll probably vlog when we go swimming, and then I'll probably get more into like what we did and stuff like that probably later. So bye. So right now we're at Five Below, and we're gonna look around. What? Those are cute.
I'm sure.
Yes, let me see. I love those on you.
Really? Why?
I've always liked that style though, but I've told you that.
Yeah, I kind of don't like this style because it really reminds me of.
Steven left his shades, so you know he always has to have some shades on him.
What about these?
No.
I feel like Scott Summers.
No.
Oh yeah, $250.
Yeah. No.
Alright.
So we're gonna look around and I'll show you guys what we get if we get something. I'll show them.
Looks like it.
They look cute on you though.
But I wanted the ones with like.
I know. Those are cute though. Yeah, these are cute too though.
I used to have some with this too. I like them.
I like those. I see that those are those.
I like that mirror. Can I?
Yeah, go ahead. Hey guys, so Steven and I are at the mall. We just had and ordered the Charlie's steak. So this is mine. I got the Philly cheesesteak with no mushrooms. This one's Steven's. And then we also got fries.
You got fries?
Yeah, we're gonna share. Oh, it looks so good. And then we just got a strawberry lemonade, a Coke, and then a water. And we're gonna eat right now. Guys, so it's 7:45. We're actually gonna go to the pool. We just came back from the mall. We ate the Philly cheesesteaks and we're about to go to the pool. Steven went back in to grab the cake.
I don't know where it's at.
Do you really know?
Know how to use the other one?
Okay. Going to the pool. Hey guys, so it's later at night. It is around 9:14. Steven and I just got back from the pool. We actually sat outside for a little while to dry off. We were down there. I drank a margarita, which was so strong, so I kind of feel a little tipsy. But Steven ordered chips and salsa for us because we did eat earlier, but I wanted something to like snack on. And we took a shower together. And now we're gonna just watch TV and like spend the rest of the time in the room. And probably watch TV for a little while and then go to bed because we do have to wake up early tomorrow. We do have to go to breakfast from 7:30 to 8:30, so we have to get up kind of early. We're just gonna like hang out with each other. Steven's gonna search the marketplace. I'm pretty sure he's always trying to buy something. You know, he'd be spending that money. Just kidding. Steven, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, that's not true. I just like to look at things, see if they're maybe a good deal. It's not entirely true.
So we're just gonna lay down, eat our chips and salsa, and just spend time together. And then I'll get back with you tomorrow about what we do. And also we did buy some stuff from the stores while we were out. Steven bought like this travel bag to hold like his travel stuff, which he needed. He got it on clearance for $5, which is really cute. I'll probably show you guys in a picture of everything that I list. I got this shirt that said, well, I'm wearing this one, but I can't show it. It says, whatever, just feed me, and it has a cat, so I got that one. And I also got this other one that says Yellowstone. And then Steven got this shirt that said send nudes, because you know, he's always trying to get nudes. And then, what else did we get? I got an eyebrow pencil. We got some sunscreen. And I think that's it. We didn't get really much, honestly. And then we went to eat dinner, which you guys already saw. So we're just gonna turn in, and get with you guys in the morning. So yeah, have a good night. Steven, say good night.
Good night, thank you.
Bye. Hi.
Baby, I think there's a team here. Alright guys, so we're leaving. We're leaving the ballroom because they just ended the what would you call it? The event. Mm-hmm. So now we're gonna go back to the room so we can start packing.
Yeah, because checkout's at 12 and it's 11:18.
Yeah, we won't have much time. Besides, a lot of the couples will be trying to leave at the same time. It's gonna get a little bit busy, a little bit hectic maybe. We don't know.
Some of them are staying, I think, to go sleep.
Yeah.
Because you can stay if you want to go sleep.
Yeah.
They said you could do that. But we're not, because we have cats.
We have our babies. Alright.
Babies.
Alright. What do I do now?
But overall, it was a 10 out of 10 for me. I highly recommend it. Do you? Or what do you rate it?
10 out of 10 for sure.
But we're gonna go to Dollar Tree because, you know, I have to go to Dollar Tree in another town. So we're going to Dollar Tree. Steven doesn't want to, but we are. I'm about to leave the resort. We have pretty much everything packed up. I got my bag, Steven has his, and then we just kind of tried to make the bed a little. But we're gonna head out like pretty soon, probably like in a minute or so, just so that we can hurry and head out because we do have cats, so we want to get back to them as soon as possible. Steven has to get a haircut still, pretty sure, so we need to leave as soon as we can. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll probably talk about it more when I get home, just because like we're trying to head out right now. And it's gonna get really hot if we start waiting longer. But yeah, anything to say, Steven?
I need to use the restroom.
Okay, all right guys. got through eating Wingstop. It is around 1:19 in the afternoon. Sorry, we just ate Wingstop. And I wanted to show you guys what I got the babies while we were, doing some shopping yesterday. I found this cute little cat tunnel from Five Below. It was only $5, and look how cute it is. It's blue. So I got this for my babies because, I had to bring them something back, or me and Steven had to bring them something back because we miss them so much. Steven's friend went to check on them again today. He fed them. He's been watching them for us since we've been gone, but we're kind of worried about them because they're super shy. He went to check on them and to see where they were at, because we wanted to see if they were doing okay, wanted to see them. So he had to look for them, and they were in one of the hallway closets, laying on the towels. And the other baby, the bigger one, he's super anxious. He actually got up into one of the little baskets and hid himself in there because he's so scared. And not only that, but their food looks like it hasn't been touched, so I don't think they ate, so we're worried about that. But we're going home right now, and we can't wait to see them. I can't wait to get them their little toy. You think they're gonna like it?
Yes, I think they're gonna love it. It's a good peace offering gift.
Yeah, but I got this shirt. It says whatever, feed me. It's so cute. We got it from the Five Below store. And then Steven got this other shirt. But I went to Dollar Tree and I found this little thing. It says Hello October. It looks so cute.
Sorry.
So yeah, I just got that, but we're about to head out now, and we'll probably be, we're actually gonna get to Yuma around 4 o'clock, so yeah.
Hey guys, it's Nicole. I'm kidding. So we're 30 minutes away from Yuma, from back home. I still haven't gotten my hair cut because Abby wanted to stop by Family Dollars and Dollar Trees.
You're literally the one that said, babe, I found this one.
Because if I wouldn't have told you, I would have felt betrayed.
You would have felt betrayed?
No, you would have felt betrayed.
I wouldn't have known.
So?
But you felt the betrayal in your heart. You knew you should have told me. You did the right thing. You did the right thing, little kitty.
That's why I got in low power, bro.
And then after, we're gonna go see our kitties, and then we're gonna go to Goodwill.
No, we're gonna go see your kitty straight. We're gonna stay there and watch.
Well, you said we are, you liar.
What did I lie about?
You literally said we're gonna go for 15 minutes.
I said that's it. I threw that idea out there. You didn't
Yes.
Acknowledge. You didn't give me a yes or no. You should have said, okay, yeah, we're gonna go.
Yeah.
Too late now. I already made plans with the babies to cuddle.
Yeah. What time is it, babe?
5 o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock. We just got home because Steven had to stop and get his hair cut. But this is how their little thing looks. It looks so cute. It looks like this. But let me show you guys what happened with the cats. So my cats are very anxious, very scared. And they have a routine of sleeping with us all the time. They sleep with us in the morning, throughout the night, and throughout the day. So they're used to being with us, but because we weren't here, they thought in their minds that we were in the room, and we haven't been here for 3 days, so obviously that would affect them. So we came back and we saw that they had tore up our carpet because they were trying to get in the room. They basically used their little paw to claw up the carpet where the door is. It's only where the door is, nowhere else. They didn't mess up anything else in the house, and they didn't mess with anything at all the pumpkins or anything, but they just got really scared, I think, because they wanted to be with us. They're with us 24/7 mostly. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like right now. So coming into the hallway, you actually see where the little mess is, where they tore up the carpet right there. So basically the door was closed because we wanted the door to be closed, because I was just scared of, honestly, one of them getting stuck in a drawer, because sometimes they like to go in the drawer even though the drawers are closed. You just never know. Cats are very sneaky. They can hide into very small places. So anyways, they were clawing at it, trying to come in, I guess, and they clawed up the carpet right here.
And they're fat cats.
And while doing so, like the whole time they hid in this little closet right here. Basically, Arlo was right there the whole time, and he got like his little, these were not right here, like these are all put up nicely folded. He basically made himself a little hut to sleep in. That's where he was sleeping when he came in. And then Ezio, the little very baby one, well, not the baby one, he acts like more like a baby than his brother. The bigger one, he was actually sleeping in here. He is very paranoid, very scared. So like when we came in, you could see his little eye, like he's looking through because he was so scared. Like he didn't want to come out. Even when he saw us, he was really scared still. But they're okay now. They're getting adjusted to the fact that we're back home, but don't mind that. That's military housing carpet. But this is what it looks like right here. It actually looks really bad. They actually clawed at it really bad. So we are gonna have to pay for the carpet when we move out, which sucks because I heard it's around $1,000, $800 or so. But honestly, if the cats are okay, me and C are not that worried about it, to be honest. So it's whatever. But now we're just getting back into the routine of being home. Our cats actually went underneath the bed because that's what they always do. They like to like hide out under there, and that's another reason why I didn't want them to be in the room, is because if something were to happen and one of them got stuck or something, like we wouldn't be here to help them. So that's why I made sure all the doors are closed. So now they're just hanging out, and I think they're gonna start getting used to the fact that we're home now. They're just very scared right now. But Steven and I were trying to like get them to eat because they actually did not eat. Their water is full, and not only that, but their food is full. So look how much food that is. Basically it was like leftover from yesterday. They didn't eat, and then I guess his friend just topped it off, but they didn't eat at all. So trying to get them to come out and eat. But for the most part, my house looks really good. Like it doesn't look dirty at all. They didn't mess with anything. My cats are very good cats. They don't pick on things like at all. I just know that they were scared. So, but hopefully they start playing with this toy soon. But yeah. Hey friends, so it is actually I think about a day or so since we've been back from the trip, but I really wanted to come on here and kind of go over some things about the trip, because as you guys know, the vlog was kind of like all over the place, but it was also because we were on a time schedule, so we actually had to go from one place to another. And then, you know, it was mainly about spending time with your spouse, so we definitely wanted to do that as well, because that was like the whole purpose of the trip. So I am going to go into details about the trip. So yeah. Okay, so we did spend money on the trip. So like I said, they do pay for the hotel room, which is all 3 days, and they also pay for the parking. So yeah, they pay for the hotel room, the parking, and the food. The food, they serve you the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they also have like pastries and coffee and stuff like that in the sessions, just to keep you alert, and also just to give you guys that refreshments. So that was really nice. The food was really good. We rated it a 10 out of 10. Like, we highly recommended it. It was so good. I will say that if you do go on a trip, I highly recommend to maybe pack some snacks. If you guys are like me and Steven, we are foodie people, so we love to eat food and snacks. And not only that, but I think it's just good to have water on hand. If we ever were to go back on this trip, I definitely would bring an ice chest with drinks for us, just so we don't have to spend money at a hotel or leave the hotel having to get drinks, because we love to drink water throughout the night, or I like to drink stuff and we just like to snack on stuff. So I'm definitely gonna do that. So like I said, I definitely recommend that if you guys go, take snacks if you can. And not only that, but also bring sunscreen, because it's super hot over there in California. But for the most part, you really don't need money to go, unless you want to pay for like attractions or like things to do, or if you want to shop around, which we did shop around at some of the stores, so we did spend money over there. And then we also did spend money the first day, because we got in at 1 and we actually didn't eat till 5. So we were kind of worried that, we were gonna be really hungry throughout the day, so we went inside to like get an appetizer, but then we ended up ordering food. So we ordered quesadillas, and actually we ate that night at the retreat, and the food was so good. They had a big buffet. You can go back for seconds, thirds, like as much as you want. And the good thing about it, about this was that if you are allergic to anything specific, or if you have like certain modifications you would like to happen to the meal, they're gonna do the best they can to accommodate you, which is really nice. I know some people were checking with the food to see what was going to be served, because maybe they had allergies or something. So that was really nice that they were able to try to accommodate all the people that were there. So yeah, so we did spend money the first day for food, and not only that, but we did get chips and salsa. I think it was like the second night we got chips and salsa to take to the room. The chips and salsa were so good, but it was like $15, so that was so expensive for just that. And not only that, but I actually got a margarita by the pool, and I will never do that again. It was like $15, and it was like not that good. So yeah, I don't know. It was pretty nice overall. I highly recommend it. But more about the sessions. So the first night, it was more about like introducing the whole session. They actually gave out men Bibles. So they gave out these. They also gave out like books about military wives, like, you know, how to adjust to being a military wife when it comes to moving, the lifestyle and stuff like that. So that was really nice. So the chaplain was a person that did the whole event, but right away he was very transparent. He was like telling us that just because he is a chaplain and he is a pastor, that he is not going to make this about religion in any way. So that was really nice to know that you weren't pressured with religion. I know a lot of people didn't mind it, but it's just nice to know for anybody who wasn't encouraged to go because of religion. So I like that he was very transparent about that. He was totally nice, totally cool. He was like, if you guys need to go get a sweater, drink water, get refreshments, go to the restroom, like feel free to go in and out, like do what you have to do. But the one thing he was really adamant about was if there's anything I could tell you, he was like, just be here for your spouse. Like, it's super important to do this because some of you may be coming to experience this even though you have a good relationship, and that's fine because that's what they recommend as well. But there are some relationships here that are on the last whim, basically, and he was just saying like some people are here because they actually like need this. So like he was just telling each other like, be here for your spouse, like, you know, even if it means like trying to be involved into the event, like be here for your spouse. So that was really nice. We did some, sorry, I think I heard something. We did some exercises, basically. Like one exercise was asking your spouse how they feel. Like I think I had told you guys earlier, one of the questions were, are you mad? What else are you mad about? And is there anything else you're mad about? So you ask them 3 times because it gives them 3 opportunities to tell you how they truly feel. And then when they are telling you, you don't go and fix the problem. You don't try to resolve it. You just listen to what they say and say, thank you for letting me know. And you leave it at that. And I think that's so good to know because honestly, that's one thing that Steven and I have always struggled with was communication. I've been very transparent with you guys about sharing the fact that we have been to marriage counseling because of like the way that we were raised and like obviously different personalities and like upbringings. We didn't want to hold those in our family. We didn't want to have pride. We didn't want to have loudness, like certain things that we learned from each of our families we didn't want to have in our marriage. So that's why we went. I highly recommend anybody who feels a need to do that to go. If you have any questions about that, especially if you're a military spouse, know that there are resources out there for you and the active duty member. So yeah, what else was I saying? So yeah, we did exercises like that, and then we also did an exercise that basically gave us a sheet, and they wanted us to list our top 3 strengths in our relationship, and then our top 3 growths that we needed to work on, like something that we needed to work on. And it was actually really interesting to see how we actually picked different things on our sheets, because he thought something was strong in our relationship. However, like something I thought was strong in our relationship was different. So it was nice to see a different perspective, and also kind of like not collaborate, but more or less like talk about it with each other, especially because sometimes you don't actually have that time to do that, or really you just don't know. Sometimes it's just the fact that you don't know what to ask your partner to know whether or not like you guys are on the same note, or if you're feeling the same. So I really like that. Definitely all the things that they taught us were super helpful. I know that when we got back just today, well, not today, we got back yesterday, I think, but today a situation had came up that I'm gonna share with you guys because I don't mind sharing with you guys our experience with this. But a situation came up today where we were leaving out to take Steven to work because I was going to drop him off. I had an errand to run, and I didn't know that he didn't grab the key. I just assumed that he did. And so one of the things that they did talk about were love knots, which is super important. Like some love knots, or basically there's this love knot that goes like, you assume that your partner does something, and because of that it causes conflict in your relationship, and you shouldn't assume, because you shouldn't think that they should know, or that they are doing something specifically, like that's wrong of you. And it's just like, it makes you realize like, wow, okay, like for instance, there's times when I've told Steven like, I thought you knew better to do this, like, or do that, and that was wrong of me to assume that he knew, because like he didn't know. And you know, like those are instances that happen in our life that we don't realize are love knots, and like cause friction in our marriage, or not in marriage, but like in relationships, everyday life, friendships, it doesn't matter, any relationship really. So yeah, that situation had came up where I had assumed that he had grabbed the keys and he didn't. So when that had happened, it had caused like friction between us, because like Steven was already running late. I didn't really I wasn't mindful of the time that he had to get back to work, because he had to get back in time. So obviously like irritation came up from both of our ends, and I just remember telling him like, I'm sorry that I had assumed that you had already grabbed the keys. I wasn't mindful of the fact that you needed to get to work on time, so I apologize for that. Can you forgive me for that? And like they also shared with you like the difference between saying I'm sorry and can you forgive me. Like I'm sorry is just saying, oh, I'm sorry. Like it's kind of like not taking responsibility for the action that was done. But can you forgive me is a notion in knowing whether or not you understand what you did wrong, or understand how the situation had occurred, so that therefore you can have a resolution to it, or like, yeah, a resolution to the problem. So I just remember telling him like, can you forgive me for that? Like I'm super sorry, like, you know, just kind of like using the tools that they taught us there, because before we would have just got irritated with each other, and then he would have went to work, I would have done my errand, and then we would have just let it resolve out on its own. But that isn't healthy. So I remember when that happened, I just used the tools that they showed us, and Steven was like, I'm also sorry as well. He apologized for his frustration, and he understood that like his frustration wasn't making the situation better. So he was like, can you forgive me? And it was like nice to know that we used the resources they gave us to change a different situation in our everyday lives, which is really big. But yeah, it's because like we definitely don't want to follow the ways of our families. In our families, there's just things that we don't want to follow us, and that's okay. If you're going through the same thing, definitely don't feel intimidated to go to marriage counseling, to talk to somebody to figure out what's best for your marriage. At the end of the day, it's between you and your husband, and what's best for you guys and what's best for your family is always going to be important. And that's why I think this retreat was so needed for us. Like we weren't in the verge of divorcing. We weren't on the we weren't in the verge of separating. We weren't, you know, obviously not going to be together or anything like that. But we definitely wanted to go to learn how to effectively communicate, because like the way he was raised and the way I was raised was totally different. I was raised to yell it out, or just like leave it alone and the situation will resolve on its own. He was raised to be prideful, not share his feelings, keep it to himself, and stuff like that, and that's not healthy either. So we obviously made the decision as adults and as a marriage and as a couple to change for the better of our relationship, because we definitely don't want to pass that on to our kids when we have kids. And I think that's super important to do, is to stop, I guess you can say, like situations that happen from generation to generation, and we don't want that to happen with ourselves and our marriage and, you know, our little family. So yeah, that's basically what the retreat was about. It was such a good experience. It was really nice to get away with Steven, and not gonna lie, I did miss my cats a lot, and Steven missed our cats. And honestly, I'm just super grateful to be able to go and definitely learn from this a little, because I definitely want our relationship to progress in the way that it should, and not fall back on things that we learned from our families and the way that we were raised. Definitely don't want to do that, because like that isn't healthy as well. But sorry if I sound super emotional, but it is super important to me to have shared this with you guys, and also just experiences. That's why it's like so personal to me. And I'm trying not to like get sentimental with you guys so much, just because I don't want it to be like a cry fest. But hopefully this video was able to help one of you guys out, or a spouse out, or somebody like that. And if you have any questions about the retreat, on anything specific or anything like that, I'm more than welcome. I'm more than happy to help answer those questions to the best of the ability I can. I try to be as open as I can with you guys about how it was and how it was for us. But like I said, if I left anything out and you are just wondering about something specific, go ahead and message me on my Instagram. I don't mind sharing with you what you need to know. But hopefully you guys like this video. Also, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, because it helps on my channel. Also, comment down below if you made it to the end of the video, because that would make me super happy. But I'm really sorry that it's so long, but it was because it was in the span of 3 days, so I'm sorry. But until next time guys, bye.